Hey, what's up, boy? It's your boy G Shrimp, you know it by Faith, baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today, we in Chicago with it, Brotherville Entertainment. Let me just say this, y'all. I want to give a little motivation to some of my guys and these young cats, man. You'll never know what you could be if you don't never try to be shit. You hear me? I'm gonna say that again. You'll never know what you could be if you don't try. You see all these guys succeeding and coming up. They got rap careers, people got record labels and movie stars. They fresh out the street and they doing shit. It's because they tried. If you got a dream, you got to chase it. You got to follow it. I kind of said this in another video. I think I remember, and I said, if you got some dreams, you got to chase them. If you want to be an actor, take some acting classes. If you want to sing, try to get your vocals right and do what you got to do. With this internet shit, the door is wide open for anything. Y'all really don't even need record labels to drop hits and music and all that. You can make your own YouTube channel. This shit is free, y'all. And this shit here is just like the entertainment business for this music wise. You one hit or one video away from going out of there. But you want to own your own shit and establish your own shit. You don't want to start making videos and then go give them all away to somebody else soon as it start getting big. Now here these people come. No, you stay down and see what's going to happen and get it yourself. Like when I started this shit, y'all, I had one phone and I had a broke phone. I used to record shit off the good phone and I had a cracked phone. I used to have to show the little video. I'm just trying, y'all. Just, trying some shit. And I ain't saying I'm rich and I got so far, but I have come a long way and I got much better. I'm on my second channel, y'all. I looked at my old channel last night. I was looking and I'm like, damn, I'm like 3,000 views on this one, 4,000 on that one, 3,000 on this. I see some of my fans calling some of this shit classic. Talking about, can we get a classic G Shrimp story? I'm like, damn, what the fuck is she talking about classic? But this is words the motherfuckers using, and even for the people who don't appreciate it, it's a lot of people that do appreciate it. Because when my daddy died, and I had broke my computer, and I wasn't making videos for a while, some more people missed it than I thought. And they like, man, where you been, G? What's going on? What you doing? Ooh. I'm like, I was in my feelings, y'all, because I'm like, man, I lost my daddy. We lost Turk and Patrick in one motherfucking month and nobody to slide on. So that's just like emotional shit. That's the first time we had to actually deal with death, y'all. And that shit hit me kind of hard, harder than I even thought. Really harder than I thought. And I had to shake back. It took me a minute to shake back, so I'm shaking back now, you can tell, sometimes, your videos be better depending on how you doing in life, the joy in your life. If you got a steady income coming in, you got a job, you and your woman on good relationships, you telling good stories, telling good shit, woo woo. When you going through some depression, you can't hardly tell no good story. You trying to fake it and, might put some shit together in your head a little bit, but motherfucker know that ain't you. It's, you just trying to go there. I had a friend tell me one time, like, she didn't say nothing bad, but I called her right after my dad had died. She said, how you doing? I said, I'm doing all right. She like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. She like, no, you're not, sure. You hurt. I'm like, yeah, I am, but I'm trying. She like, man, sometimes you got to take time to grieve, man. You got to take time to grieve. And it's this lady I used to deal with, man. She lost one of her sons, and she used to grieve, and I'm talking about years, 10 years after she's still grieving. And I used to try to coach her out of it, and she like, Shrimp, You ain't never lost no fucking child. You can't tell me how to feel and act. She said, if something happened to your son or your daughter, you'll be fucked up. And she right. I would. But I was just trying to help her. It wasn't nothing bad or like I didn't have no fear. But I was kind of numb to motherfuckers dying from street shit. So, it was kind of on some street shit. But, that's another story. But I'm just saying that, say this, you need time to grieve. So once I got over that, I got back into my bag, into doing shit I've been doing. And then sometimes other people notice your success or notice you doing better before you even notice it. Because I'm just doing shit. I'm steady doing. I'm moving and moving. I'm doing this shit. I ain't even step back and paid attention to all this shit I did. A lot of people don't even know that my first channel got a clothing line attached to it and everything. Because the bigger you get on YouTube, the more doors they open up for you. It's levels to this shit. When you get to so many views, they allow you access to a clothing line. You can go get clothing lines and shit made. I hadn't even been checking that shit. I checked on Steve Springer. This was last month or sometime. They got money just sitting over there. I'm like, damn, I have $300 over there. I didn't even fucking know it. I didn't even know which card it was on. I had to find the card and went up there, cash right out. I'm like, damn. So if y'all see me been getting a little happier, buying clothes and a lot of shit like that, that's money that's coming out of this shit. And I ain't got to tell people my business or none of that shit, but that's what's going on. Some of y'all can see, y'all be like, yeah, I've been seeing G been shaking back, doing, ooh, yeah, that's what it is, I'm trying to get it, y'all, and I'm trying to get it legally, and I know how to follow rules when it comes to certain shit. YouTube, they be saying shit like they don't want guns in the video. You'll never see no guns in the video, because we don't play with guns over here. Our shit for real, for real. You see a gun over here, you go hit that bitch, you ain't gonna never take no picture of no gun. For what? Ain't playing with no goddamn guns and shit. No, that shit is like a seatbelt. That's what it's for. It's a seatbelt for safety. So only put your seatbelt on when you finna drive. So that's what it is. But I just want to say this to you guys, man. Try some shit. Man, you got a phone, you can record. Man, make your YouTube channel and start putting out your own video. Record your kids doing some shit if it's funny. Kid videos are selling and doing better than some of the grown folks shit. Pardon us, y'all. Kid shit is selling and doing better than grown up shit. How much other phone at? Damn. It's doing better than the grown up shit, y'all. So record your kids doing some shit. And you'd be surprised what the turnout to be. I'll tell you. Because, man, like I say, I was talking shit in the other movies and all that. And I'm like, boy, you want to see a success story? Just keep watching. Woo, I still mean that, dog. I still mean that. And I'm going through some legal shit. Not legal shit, but technical shit with these computers and pages and shit. And I'm starting to talk to other YouTubers, and they go through the same thing. Sometimes we get caught up emotionally and mentally in some shit. You could lose a phone. And if you ain't got them passwords wrote down and all that shit wrote down, you is locked out a goddamn channel. So you done put a lot of work into some shit for nothing. I just watched a little girl YouTube page the other night. She said the same shit. She locked out a page. I see some guys and I be like, damn, this ain't the name of his other page. This page, that page. We go through 2-3 pages and shit, because shit be happening. Small shit. Somebody can hate on you and report your shit, and they'll shut your shit down. And you have to start over. But if you got the talent to do it once, you got the talent to do it again. Just don't give up. Don't stop. Because once niggas get used to seeing you and hearing you, they gonna want to see it. They gonna want to hear you. And all my guys, man, y'all guys from Brotherville, look, man, I want y'all to go to goddamn it, YouTube and subscribe to that channel. I be sending my shit through Facebook so people to know what it is, but I need y'all to go to YouTube and subscribe. Help me pump that channel back up, the new one. You know, I need that new channel pumped up to match it with the second one, with the first one, brother. You know, I see YouTube, they smart, they own their business, because when you start looking at my videos, they blending them all in real nicely. You can see the new and the old, new and the old, new and the old, but I still ain't put no new shit on that page. You know, it's just new material coming out, but it's under a different email address. That's all. So it damn near make it a little different, but the name the same, so people know when they looking for it, they put it together like, hey, you a G Shrimp fan? Here you go. Cause YouTube getting paid too, y'all. And YouTube, they don't do bad letting you partner with them. You make the material and y'all splitting the profit. Same way with that clothing line. If I got a shirt on that clothing line, it costs $30. Hey, they get 15 and I get 15. But I designed the shirt, it's my name, logo, and all that shit. I put all that shit together. I mean, I designed it from the color to the line, how big the line is, to how small it is. I did all that shit. It took time, and I did all that shit. Patience is a verb. I took my time and did all that. I mean, I created so much shit, man. I didn't even know how much shit I was doing. Sometimes you don't even notice how much shit you're doing until something happened to you. You got to slow down. And you got to step back and look and be like, damn, I ain't been doing too bad, huh? You know, one of my girls told me, she like, babe, you've been doing good. I'm like, man, I ain't really reached where I want to be. And she like, babe, you doing all right. You know, you doing all right. Your shit ain't just local. You hear that, man? I be watching some of your videos, and I'm surprised. Like, damn, this motherfucker got a bunch of viewers. My guys at my old job I thought they were just hating. They used to say shit like, man, gee, you got a lot of hoes on your page. You know, I'm like, yeah, so what? I got a lot of niggas on the page too, thugging, but they like, gee, but you got a lot of hoes. I'm like, so what? They fans, or they just watching whatever it is. And I don't know what it is, what the attraction is, if they like how I look, talk, or what it is. But women just watch this shit. Sometimes women watch a man to see how a motherfucker thinking. She can pick up some tips. I be getting tips to women on certain shit, so they'll watch it. And I look through my shit. It is quite a few women on there. It is quite a few women. Quite a few of my old girlfriends on there. I'll be like, damn, even they watching. But that's cool. I like that. You know, I like that. That's cool. Because I ain't got not now girl that I used to fuck with that I done fell out with anyway. You know, I'm just always doing too much. That's all my problem is. I'm always doing too much. Too many of something. You know, so I just wanted to say that to you guys, man. Like the nigga said, none beat a failure but a try, man. Straight up. You'll never know how far you go in life if you don't ever try to go nowhere. You can succeed in a lot of shit. You can put your mind to it. You can do anything. Straight up. We know, already had a black president, y'all. You know, now we got a female vice president. Don't y'all know if Joe Biden get killed or fall out with his old ass or something, that we gonna have a female president? Do y'all realize how close this woman is to being the goddamn president? Psst, that's what's up, man. Straight up. And you know, we got a lot of racism and shit still going on, but it ain't no worse than it was in the 60s. You know, the 60s is shit, man. Oh my God. They look at us like we crazy, man. Y'all, police don't even fuck with you sometimes if you are a law-abiding citizen and just got a job and ain't into no criminal shit. You can live through life without having any police contact. This shit was unheard of back in the 60s. If they drove to work, they used to get harassed. You know, they couldn't do shit. They couldn't hardly do shit, man. People was giving their ass hell, man. So we need to appreciate all the shit, man. I hate my nose is running. We need to appreciate all the shit that God has given us and that we have, and how long and far we became. You know, we gotta realize that our ancestors were slaves. We got to remember shit like that. Pardon us, man. That's why I can take this. I can walk. I ain't got to stop. Pardon us, right? We got to remember, right? Our ancestors were slaves, y'all. They were slaves. Find the body. Our ancestors were slaves, y'all. So, let's see right here. Hold on. This right. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Yeah, you gotta realize, right? Our ancestors were slaves, man. So, for us to be free and doing what we want to do, man, it's a blessing right there. It's a blessing right there. And do y'all realize that the Martin Luther King's speech has damn near came true? It has damn near came true. But we are the ones destroying our own self. Gang banging and stamina, the worst shit that ever could happen to a black man, y'all. We have become the KKK, our damn self. I said this once. I said they have retired them robes. Them hunkies sit back with their feet up the KKK. They ain't hung a motherfucking years. We hanging them. We hanging our own, man. We do more lynching to niggas than any more. They know shit. I bet we done hurt more motherfuckers than the Klan, y'all. Cause count all the bodies. Every time a motherfucker get killed in Chicago, it's gonna be an answer for that. It's retaliation. And there's no stopping that shit, y'all. There's no stopping that shit. I try to preach. That's why I try to preach to some of you guys. Once the war starts, somebody got to die. Period. This is how it is. Somebody go die. It's gonna always be some payback. I don't give a fuck if it seemed like it took slow. It's gonna come. And it come when you least expect it. And it happened to the best of us, the cockiest niggas. Niggas with 7, 8 bodies get whacked eventually when they catch them right. Nigga with 20 bodies get whacked eventually when they catch them. Because you go slang that out and put in work. People might run from you for a little while, but eventually, when another generation grow up, it be the younger generation that don't know to respect you and feel you that end up knocking you off. That's why some OGs might get whacked by a young G, because he don't even know to feel you and respect you. He can't understand why his uncle been running from you for the last 10, 15 years. Because he been looking at you at the store when he was a little pup, and you didn't look so tough to him. He like, this the nigga my uncle be running from, why? And he looking at you outside, why? Why? And then when he get him a banger and he see you, he might just knock you off. Y'all seen the movie The Wire? You seen the nigga who killed goddamn Omar? That little bitty motherfucker, man? That shit like that happens, man. It happens. Folks, they like to recruit shooters young, man. Grammar school type motherfuckers. And then when shit get hot, they'll whack them their goddamn self. Nigga, you can get on their damn self. Y'all seen some of the story. Y'all seen the story of Yummy. I ain't gonna talk too much about that, but y'all seen that story. Allegedly, words and rumors and all that shit. But yeah, motherfuckers recruit these shooters young. Be young niggas slanging iron. I mean, I think about when I was young, 16, getting out here like that, yeah. And whatever the G point at, that's what it is. Who, him? Okay, who, him? Him? G just sit back and point who he want. Knocked off. And the young shooter go put in the work because he earning his stripes. Until he get up there where he can start doing the shit. That's what it is, man, But that's why I don't like glorifying that shit, y'all. I done been through it so many years and ain't nothing changing. I really was brainwashed, man. I thought if we got out on enough motherfucker, we go eliminate the other gang. You got to be crazy. You ain't gonna never eliminate a whole mob because they got generations go grow up. Even if you wiped out all their OGs, if one of them had a little brother or something, they go grow up and start over again. Like motherfuckers said that we don't die, we multiply. They mean that type of shit. That shit actually happened. You be saying to yourself, man, it can't be no more niggas over here. I thought we done got out on all them niggas. There's some new niggas over there now. You be like, what the fuck? So I just wasted 10 years of my life putting in work for this shit and they still over there? What the fuck? You waste your dope money gang banging. You waste half your life's gang banging. You waste relationships and a lot of good shit. You lose good women. We going to jail, cars, houses, all kind of shit you lose banging. I done tore up cars chasing ops and shit. Had my man them tear up cars that got shot up, burn up, houses burn up, shot up, raided, and all that shit. All that shit is destruction. And it don't be until you step back and look back at your life that you can see how much destruction this shit has caused. And you be like, damn. You know, like one of my little stones just come home and man was chopping it up. Didi, he come home. Mo got a little gray, and I was saying something to him. I'm like, Mo, you got the gray shit, man. You got to cut it. He like, man, gee, I got grandkids, man. I ain't trying to cut it. I'm like, oh, well. Now, if he got grandkids and he one of my little Mo's, I got them too. So I'm glad to see him grow up and get to that level and like, man, appreciate life, man. You got grandkids, embrace it. Because a lot of niggas die young. A lot of niggas don't get to see grandkids, man. A lot of niggas don't get to see grandkids. Niggas get them out the way early, dog. And if you any type of problem, motherfucker want to get you out of the way quicker. And the only way, reason niggas that was problems still here, you got to be able to defend yourself very well all time. Nigga talking about that no lacking, you got to mean that shit for real, for real. And it ain't just on the day you ready and this and that. I'm talking about all times. Because all it takes, like I said, you cannot lack 100 motherfucking times. And the one time you lacked. Period. And then like a motherfucker go call you and tell you they coming to get you. It's gonna be a surprise. It's always a sneak attack. Most niggas die with their eyes wide open like it's over with. You know, it's over with. So if you out here moving around, you got to teach your girl how to look out. You got to look out. You got to know, what's going on. I got a baby mama caught me twice, goddamn it, and sink some shit before I sinked it. Poopy, look out! Fucker try to blow my motherfucking head off. She sinked the car creeping up on the side. And the nigga pulled up and he didn't pull right up on me, pulled up halfway and tried to line me up good. I'm talking about lined me up, dog. This bitch hadn't sinked him, I'd be dead now. That nigga had lined me up good and was right like this, halfway. Lined me up good. Boy, that nigga let off about 5 and I got the duck. He busted you and I chased his ass like I was the police, man, please. Walk him down. Walk his ass down, him and the bitch. Walk him down. That's how y'all want to play, okay. Then she caught motherfucker, I told you they come out to her house. I don't know how they found her house. Her house was way in honest. But I had made her aware of the niggas I was into it with and the cars and told her what to look out for, right? She see one of the cars out there one night. These niggas out here lapping on me, waiting on me to come out. Had she not been looking out that window and had not noticed that car, I would have walked right to that car, and they was parked right on the side of it. I wouldn't have been expecting them out there because I didn't know they even knew about that spot. I don't know how they got that location. I'm gonna forget to drop on you, and it ain't even that. It's the cars they tell on you. You might think you low key. It be the smallest way nigga get killed. Chick stay across the street, cousin from your opposite, happen to be over there and see you one day and they let her know you one of the ops and she said, that van be out there by my auntie house. What van? That one. That's the nigga we looking for. He be out there every other day. You ain't never had no problem in the hundreds, so you figure my beef in Inglewood. I should be cool when I'm in the hundreds. Shit, boy, please. You ain't never cool. You see where they whack Duck at, man, downtown, man? Come on, man. You think Duck was expecting that shit downtown? Hell no, I wasn't even expecting it. I'm just saying, when motherfucker want you, they want you, they'll get down on you. And when nigga put money on your head, boy, it's serious. So that's why I be trying to preach to some of you young cats. If y'all ain't out here, don't rush to get out here. Don't get out here. Ain't no motherfucking pension plan. The police ain't putting up no dope money for you, so you don't get no 10% back. We don't get no taxes for no drug money, none of that shit. You was rich as was. You know, you still got to keep living in today. No matter if you had $1 million before the raid, they took $1 million, so what? That's gone. And you have to start over. And every time you go to the joint, you got to start over. And if y'all ain't never been into this shit, you wouldn't understand. Y'all might look at niggas be like, oh, I remember he had this, he's had that. Oh, he fell off. No, he didn't. Motherfucker tore him off. Or when he went to jail, y'all forget they found $1 million at his house. Y'all forget they hit 3 of his houses. They found maybe 100,000 at each house. They hit 3 different houses. And they got all that money, so he was dead when he got in there. So he had to do his time and come out and figure out something else. Thank God for the internet. Motherfucker can try to get money and do some other shit. And man, just keep pushing, man. Don't never cry over spilt milk, y'all. It's over with, you know. Don't cry over the shit you had. Don't cry over that shit, because once you got it once before, you can get it again, because the hustle is in you. It's not in what you did or whatever you did, man. You got to learn how to hustle different. It's new hustle. You got phones and shit. You got to do some different shit, y'all. You know, you start some shit like this. Might seem like it's coming in slow, but it's going to come in eventually. And once it starts speeding up, it's going to speed up and it's then going to blow right by you. You'll be like, damn, and about 4 fucking houses this week. Yeah. You know, straight up. I say, nothing beat a failure but a try, y'all. Try to do some shit. You know, one of the little moles asked me, how to start a YouTube channel and shit, and I was trying to give him the game on it and all that. I'm like, just read the instructions and shit, you know. I'm just playing with my phone and I follow the instructions, that's all. If you're not familiar, Google that shit, they'll tell you step by step by step by step by step. It's simpler than you think. Then it's a little complicated too. Then you want to write shit down, you know, because you can write the wrong password down, or you arguing and got a wrong number down, you done raced to the page, or you locked out some shit. You know, like I said, I know a lot of people doing this. They on their second page, third page, fourth page. You know, for go to YouTube jail, Facebook jail, and even Instagram, and they lock them out them pages and shit, and they got to start over. I heard niggas call them backup pages and this and that. Don't stop, keep going, y'all. Just keep going. So y'all look at me, y'all see this channel, and it's got 32 subscribers. And it's picking up, you know. People go, because people slowly noticing, okay, that's him. Okay, he got this channel now. That's dude. And you know, I used to watch this video when I say because the other channel 3 years ago, I was telling you about the NBA story. Yeah, I was talking about that shit, you know, 2 years ago. I think that shit coming 2 years ago. A lot of you guys, you gotta realize when you're making legal money, you gotta keep your hands clean of certain shit. And I was looking at another YouTuber, you know, they got the audacity to insinuate. One guy, like I said, some of the YouTubers be reaching. He go insinuate that Lil Durk had King Von whacked. Man, stop it, man. Do you know how much that shit hurt the VDs, man, that Von got whacked, man? You know how much that shit hurt Lil Durk. Them motherfuckers getting money. You know how proud of Von Durk was, man. To see him raise that boy from his just becoming in the game, him just being one of they little gunslingers, and made his first rap song and it started doing good, and bam, the jump how big he had got in that short of time. Durk was proud of that boy. Ain't no way he'd have had him killed. Ain't no way. I don't want to hear none of that shit about sacrifices or none of that. He had money. He got money. He didn't have to get his man out the way like that. Are you crazy? Even for no money, he would have never done it. So some of you guys, from what I hear about Dirk, he a solid motherfucker. He a 100 motherfucker. I don't think he would have done it, y'all. I don't think he would have even done it. And the Dirk moves smart. He don't talk too much. He don't talk too much, man. But anyway, man, it's your boy G Shrimp. Everybody saying Baby Daddy, voice of the street. I'm out of here.